Imagine you're on the TV show Survivor. Torches flickering, Jeff Probst's intense stare, and he asks, "Do you have what it takes?" That was me in 2008. The financial world was imploding, and I, with zero finance experience, was attempting to jump from event planning to private equity. My competition was seasoned professionals with MBAs and years of experience. Yet somehow, I landed a role at one of the top private equity firms in the world. How? It wasn't through finance expertise. It was through relentless networking and genuine human connection. I didn't just send out a bunch of resumes. I connected with people. One informational interview led to another, where instead of grading me on finance, we talked about Survivor. I was convinced I had bombed the interview. But he saw something in me beyond my resume, my passion, curiosity, and most of all, a knack for building connection, which is vital in capital raising. And what a ride. During my time there, we almost doubled assets to $65 billion and went public. The key to my success wasn't years of industry experience. It was my ability to build relationships and leverage diverse experiences. And that's why I'm here today to challenge the expert myth, this idea that we must specialize to succeed. I believe it's not only about being an expert in one thing, but also that success can be achieved through critical skills like critical thinking, adaptability, and collaboration. These are the skills that will help us thrive in the ever-evolving landscape driven by technology and become who we want to become. It's taken hard work and constant learning, but I've been able to reinvent myself repeatedly. I've gone from event planning to capital raising, working with the world's billionaires, to conquering the signage world, and now I'm a partner at an executive search firm outperforming industry veterans. We're told to specialize, become an expert, climb the corporate ladder. This expert myth is even more limiting in the age of AI, where information is readily available and certain skills become obsolete overnight. As a result, many employees feel trapped, stuck with this perception that they're not suited to pursue other opportunities. I fell victim to the expert myth myself. My father worked in the same company his entire career. I was taught that climbing the corporate ladder was the only way to succeed. I thought like my frustration and lack of desire to do that was something wrong with me, not with the system. Even with my successes, I felt like my constant reinvention signaled a lack of persistence and focus. But then, I discovered David Epstein's book, Range, which completely changed my perception of my own experiences, as well as solidified my stance on the expert myth. Epstein argues that generalists with broad experience often outperform specialists, especially in today's ever-evolving landscape. He highlights an example where NASA learned to intentionally build teams with diverse specializations and diverse individual experiences. These teams performed best when they encouraged open communication and actively sought input from every member of the team, regardless of their specialization. This example and others resonated with me deeply. My varied experiences weren't a weakness. They were, in fact, a strength. They gave me a unique perspective. They helped me tie together disparate ideas and gave me the adaptability to thrive in unpredictable environments. Similar to my time in private equity, my career in executive search started with connection. At an event, the organizer joked with me about being raised by wolves. So naturally, the next day, I sent him a photo of a baby surrounded by wolves, captioned, "Found your family portrait." A bit unorthodox, I know, but it worked. He saw my knack for connection and for being memorable. He saw my ability to leverage my private equity experience in executive search before I even knew what executive search was. Similarly, human connection put me on the leaderboard for my signage franchise in my first few months. My landlord was remodeling the shopping center I was moving into, and just assumed I'd use his national sign company for my sign too. But I, again, with zero experience, piped up and said, "Mind if I bid instead?" And guess what? I won the entire six-figure project for 20-plus electrical signs for the entire shopping center. Panic ensued, especially when I called the franchise for help, and they said, "How are you going to do that?" But again, I leveraged the power of human connection and found a franchisee who was an expert in electrical signs. Together with some fantastic sign manufacturers and installers, we completed the project on time and budget. My story reflects the future of work. The World Economic Forum found that this year, employers will prioritize soft skills like adaptability, critical thinking, and collaboration. Similarly, LinkedIn found that 69% of US executives prioritize soft skills, particularly transferable skills that allow candidates to nimbly leap from role to role. My career is a testament to this. I now joke that in every role I've been wildly unqualified, but it was my knack for connection that got me in the door. My unique perspective allowed me to ask the right questions and see new opportunities. Hard work, curiosity, and human connection fueled my success. So, I challenge you, challenge the expert myth, cultivate human connection, leverage your diverse experiences, network with people you want to learn from, take on projects that scare you, and ask for help. Never stop going after what you want. Because in the end, it's not just about being an expert. It's leveraging human connection, embracing your range, and adapting to thrive. Go be the unqualified person that leverages the power of human connection to change your path and to change the world. Thank you.